What's going on YouTube? My name is Mr. Cripwood, and today I want to talk about a potential top solo currently in Smite 2. Now before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to keep up with any future content, I will be leaving a link to my Twitch and my Discord in the description below. Now, I've been playing around with a little bit of Raw Solo. And it's mostly because I've been seeing him a lot in support lately, and I've been seeing people try to build him tanky. And at first, I didn't understand why. And now, after playing him a couple games, this character actually might be broken. So, if you don't know, what makes this character a little bit stupid, or the tank role at least, is his aspect. His aspect does is that now his 3 can be placed directly on top of you or an ally, right? And keep in mind, this will still give them a protection buff, an intelligence buff, and a strength buff while also healing them. Okay, this does apply to you as well. Another thing that they changed about with the aspect on is that now, one, you can move during the ultimate. That's something that I love because I hated having to hard scope with Ra's ult before. The trade-off is that it no longer scales with intelligence, so it'll always do a flat 800 damage, right? Or 675 damage, but it will heal you on enemy hit and any ally that's hit by it. So it's a sniping med kit that you can move. Because before, if you look, right, let me go ahead and turn the aspect off, right? If you try to move during this ult, if you try to move the camera, you can't do it. However, if you have the aspect on, you can move with it, making it very easy to hit allies or enemies. So, and the fact that it does 675 base damage already is kind of crazy. So it still hits fairly hard, right? And what makes this build so dumb is 2 things as well. Let's go ahead and get into the actual build. One, if you're going to build him in solo, you're going to want to build Conduit, right? This is just a really dumb clear item for him. And in solo, you kind of want to try to maintain that lead. You can go Warrior's Axe if you want. This will pair well with the next card that I'm going to be building. But for me personally, I like building Archmage's Gem. I will try to probably do it with Vampiric, or try to do it with Warrior's Axe just to see how it feels, because you will be sacrificing a little bit of damage. But for me, again, I just like going Archmage's Gem. The next card you're going to be building, and it's going to be your first card, is Lifebinder. Now, why this card is so stupid is that, one, it gives you health, and it gives you intelligence and health regen, so you're constantly regenerating health. This, you've probably already seen a lot of supports build this, but this will send out a little magic wave that will mark an enemy god, and the first person to hit them will gain a shield and heal, heal for about 110 plus 5 per level, and consume the mark, right? So at level 20, you're gonna get 135 healing because it'll give you 25 per level, right? Wait, no, it'll give you 5 per level. Whatever. Math and things. Either way, it's a huge healing item. So you're going to be building this, and you're constantly going to be fighting in this and your 3 and sending out Lifebinder every chance you get. And as you can see, it's on a 20-second cooldown. So it's on a fairly short cooldown for something that strong and will already make you tanky. Depending on who you're going against next in solo, you have 2 options. If you're going against a physical god, I suggest going something that's going to make them a little bit more annoyed to fight you. So Mystic Mail is really good here. Shield of the Phoenix if you want to get a little bit of extra healing, but keep in mind they will be building anti-heal against you. You can go a universal item for both magical and physical defense, and go where is it? Prophetic Cloak early. That way you can get the stacks on this, since you're going to be fighting a lot in this. Or you can go anti-heal here. The second item is really dependent on what you want next, right? And if you need magical defense, if you're fighting against a magical solo, you can also go Void Stone, because this will stack on an extra 150 health and give you more power, while also giving you magical protection and shredding their protections. So now it's harder to defend against you, and you're healing constantly. So this card can be very annoying as well. But whatever next card you build, make sure you do it specifically against the person that you're going against. After that, you want to just build some generic tank items. Glad Shield. You can go Glorious Preed here if you want to really stack on those slows. You can go... I personally like going Mad Guy's Cloak. That way you can actually do your job as a tank and not worry about having to get CC'd. This does also give you cooldowns, and it gives you bubble, or it gives you beads, essentially. So you can walk at the enemy team and stack a powerful slow on them while healing, and there's not really much they can do about it. And then you can also go cards like Do More for extra damage. You can go Divine if you absolutely need to. If you really want to just get the extra power and a huge chunk of health, you can go Wish Granting Pro. The build is kind of up to you, but the goal is to be as tanky as possible while doing as much damage as possible. Usually my builds end up something like this, as I go against a lot of physical solos. Something like... something like this. No stacks, you just have to worry about one active item. You're still pretty tanky, and keep in mind this also gives you protection, so you're still over 200 physical protection and 180 magical protections, right? Plus you're still doing a lot of damage. You're very, very fast, and it's gonna be hard to lock you down. And then you have a very chunky healing. This character is by far one of the most annoying characters to deal with when you have to deal with them as a tank. I love what they did with this character. I think it could possibly get nerfed because it doesn't make any sense why he could stack a slow on you and be immune to slow. So it's very hard to lock him down, but I don't think he's broke enough for it, and I think he's kind of fine to where he's at. But let me know what you think about this character. Test this character out in solo. I wouldn't recommend it support, but do what you got to do. We test this build out and get the word out that Raw could potentially be a top 5 solo. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching, and y'all take care.